Hey, so I've decided to split the video into several parts since it's really long. Although my explaining was a bit messy at times, so I was a bit tired. It still turned out to be pretty good actually. Um, yeah, I hope you liked the video and maybe, who knows, it will be helpful to some.
So guys, enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe because it's worthwhile.
Alright, let's get into the video then. Alright, so first vlog with Roland.
Thanks. Hi guys.
Some of you who've seen the podcast might know him, might already know him. For the few people that's seen my podcast, this is just going to be another video about OCD, but a little bit different this time. I want to focus more on what it actually is, not just talk about I have OCD and it's so bad, but also educative, right?
Yeah, educative, yeah.
Educative video, give people some insight. So because most people, I don't know, most people probably do not really know what OCD is actually means, what it actually means. It's most people associate it with you're just washing yourself a lot. Well, in my case, that is sort of true.
It's much wider than just it's something you feel like I have to do it. It's part of my daily routine, and if you don't do it, you get anxiety, you get fears.
Yeah, it's based on anxiety. Yeah.
Makes life difficult.
Yeah, it's some people they're all some people actually wonder what's the difference between a phobia and OCD. Well, it can actually be both, but the key is that a phobia, if it's just a phobia, then you do it, and when you're exposed to it, it bothers you, and otherwise no issue. When it's OCD, it's basically never good enough, right? So usually it's also based on a phobia. Not always. You have also these people who just want to count, will just have to count things, or other stuff, but that is not really necessarily based on fear. It's always anxiety, no matter what. But fear, not necessarily. It's just people sometimes with numbers in their head. And anyway, in my case, it is actually fear. It is actually based on fear. It's a phobia, but it's more than just a phobia, because it's not like I just wash myself or wash my hands and then I'm done. It's usually I do it, but something disturbs it, or I'm just having the feeling I didn't do it right, so I'll repeat it. That's the key actually. The repeating it. You do it. You do a certain compulsion, and you repeat it, right?
And there are people who will actually think that this is like weird, that you're something's wrong with you. But
to be fair, in a way, there is something wrong with you in the sense that it's wrong. Actually,
in the computer.
Yeah. They actually.
I hate to call it a brain or a psychological problem, because there's many people who, when they think about it being psychological, they think, oh, then I must be crazy. No, it's nothing to do with crazy. It's got something to do with like a little link that in the computer and your brain is a computer. The brain. Just something just don't fit together exactly, and it creates a disproportional behavior. And that's where the OCD basic comes from.
They call it, say it's a chemical disbalance, but also I've seen in a video actually on YouTube. And there are several actually, but when one particular that was very interesting, because they explained it as in where you have I forgot something, right? I have to do something. You know, that you have like you have the feeling like you didn't do something. I forgot something, right? It's stuck in the what if. The feeling that you still have to do something, right? That's basically what it is. It used to be scaled under anxiety disorders, but now it's actually separated as an disorder from itself, because it looks different in the brain than other anxiety disorders. It's basically it's called a brain lock. What they say. It's stuck in the from shit. I still need to do something. That idea, and yeah, brain lock. You know, the what if, but most part it's basically, you know, yeah, you get stuck.
It's just something which we hope in time will change, and the what if will come to and now. So then you can. I'm not sure if anyone. Do you know anyone actually gets over the OCD thing, or is it always part of their life?
No, actually, no.
I think
you can look anything. You can look. You can ask any psychologist, doctor. You can look it up on Google. It's always, they will always say, anyone who is really specialized in it will say it's chronic.
Yeah, it'll always stay part of your life.
Yeah,
but do the people learn to live with it and get over it, or not get over it, but that their life can go on and do normal things, live a life?
Yeah, you can cope with it, reduce the symptoms, but it can go more. It's basically if things go really well, you can, you know, dampen it down a bit until it's just in the background. It's just this little thing, but it's always there lurking, sort of, right? So if say it's barely noticeable and it's not really that much of a part of your life anymore, but some things happen and you're going through a difficult period, then it can actually, you can have a sort of a relapse. It can actually come back, and basically it's always the danger. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but the danger that it's always
lurking.
It's always there. The danger is always there. It never goes away. You can just more like, you know, tuck it away, you know, put it in the background, but you can't detach it from yourself.
Start to live with it, and
it can be cured.
Yeah.